Sorry, my camera died. So now it's Neville, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He draws his first card. Active hero loses 1 and discards a card. If you discard this card, gain 2 wingnuts. Add 1 to the location. Active hero loses 1 heart. This one goes away. No, sorry, this one does go away because it was his turn that we played it on. So actually we're going to do this differently. We totally like going to discard this card, which means we have no allies, so nothing happens. So now we're going to draw 2 cards and discard any 1 card. Oh, good. So we're going to discard a Alohomora. We're going to gain 1. We're going to gain 1, 2 Alohomoras. We're going to play this card to get 1. Any one hero gains 2 hearts. That would be he himself. And then we're going to roll the yellow die and see what happens. And we gain 1 more. And then we're going to gain, for each spell that we played this turn, 1 and 1. So we played 2 spells, we're going to gain 2 attack, we're at maximum health so nothing happens. We're now going to use 5 to remove 1 from the location, which means everyone loses 1 heart. We have 2, which we're going to assign to him, and that was our round. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5. Miss Granger goes next. She draws 1 card. Filipendo. Active hero loses 1 heart and discards 1 card. And we are going to discard Alohomora. But since we discarded a card, we get 1 heart back and we gain 1 attack. We add 1 to the location. We lose 1 because of this guy. We don't have any, we do have an ally, so we lose 2. So let's get this party started. 1. 1. We remove 1. We all lose 1. But we also get to draw a card. Gain 1. Any 2 heroes gain 1 and 1 heart. Gain 1. Choose a villain. Until the start of your next turn, that villain's ability doesn't trigger. Guess who we choose? And we choose 1 house die, and what we're going to do is we're going to roll the green die. And we roll a heart. Not what we were going for, but still not unwelcome. We have 2 which we can't use. How many spells did we play? Not enough. We have 2, we can't buy anything for 2, but we have 4 which we're going to assign as follows. 1, 3. So this guy dies. All heroes gain 1 and 1 heart. We discard our cards. She has none left, so she needs to One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We draw our card. We give her 2. We reveal an additional 1. Active hero loses 3. We reveal an additional 1. And discard an item or lose. Nope, we're going to lose 2 hearts. What does she have? Yeah, she's going to discard this card, which means she gains 1 heart and 1 attack. Goody. So he is going to lose 2 hearts because he has... Oh, is he? Oh no, he's gonna remove one of his Alohomora, so this one doesn't kick in. We gain 2. We're going to remove 1. This one doesn't kick in. We gain 2. We also play a spell. Any one hero gains 3 hearts. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4 in her case. And he draws a card. And it's another spell, so he gains 1. He removes 1. He draws a card. He gains 1 and 1. And since he played 2 or more spells, he gains 1 attack and 1 heart. So that was really, really, really good. We have 2, 4, 6, 7. And we're going to gain Descendo for this. And we're going to put 3 on this guy. And we can either gain 2 hearts or search our discard pile for an ally. She doesn't have a discard pile, so she's going to take the hearts. He doesn't have one either, so he's going to take the hearts. We have no more villains to reveal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one goes away because it's the start of her turn. Draw 1 card. Remove 2 from all villains. Okay, could have been worse. Add 1 to the location. Okay. Any one hero? No, what we're going to do is we're going to discard this card and we're going to roll the blue die because nobody needs anything. And we get money. It's not too bad. Better than what we had because we couldn't use that card. Gain 1. Gain 1 and draw a card. Gain 1. Gain 2. And then what are we going to do? Because we've got 3 for this, we could get Finite, that's what we want, so we're going to draw 2 cards and we're going to get a Nimbus 2000 and we can draw a card. And it's, yeah, there's a little more. Okay. So we are going to take Finite. And we have 2, 4, 7. This is enough to get rid of this guy. So next round we can start putting pain on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Mr. Neville. He draws a card. Active hero loses 2. We add 1 to the location. Gain 1 and draw a card. Draw a card, then discard any 1 card. Easy. Trevor. We're going to gain 2 hearts because we played 2 already. Any 2 heroes gain money and hearts. We gain 1 Alohomora. And we gain 1 plus 1. And we get to roll the red die. And it's money. And what do we do with money? We're not going to buy anything, but we're going to remove 1 from the location, and each one loses 1 heart. And we're going to put 3 on the Dark Lord. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hermione Granger. Active hero loses 1. Reveal an additional dark arts event. Loses 3. Reveal an additional dark arts event. 1, 1, blip. Okay. Gain 1 and 1. Gain 2. Gain 1. And remove 1 from the location. Each one loses 1 heart. Gain 2. And 1. Gain 2. We have 2 which we're going to invest in chocolate frogs because they're just cool. Advanced potion making. We have plenty of hurt that we can 4, 5. So it's going to be 1 of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. She draws 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next up is Mr. Neville. Sectum Sempra. All heroes lose 2 hearts and cannot gain any hearts this turn. So, draw 2 cards, then discard any 1 card. We're like totally going to discard this one, and we're going to play another crystal ball, draw 2 cards, and discard any 1 card. And we're going to discard our Remember All. Sorry, we didn't do this. Remember All because it gives us 2 money when we discard it. So, Petrificus Totalis, gain 1, and the villain can't do anything. 1. For each spell, gain 1 and 1 heart. He gets 2 hearts. We're going to play her. She gains us 1 and 2 hearts. And we roll 1 die. And everyone gets money. And then we're going to use Polyjuice Potion to do this again. He gains 1. We're going to give 2 hearts to Hermione, which is 3 because of his ability, and then we roll a die and everyone gets an attack, which is super cool. And we're going to put, so we have 5, and we're going to use these 5 to remove 1 from the location. His ability doesn't kick in because of our Petrificus Totalus. So we put this one here, and then he is at 13. Put this away. Hermione can also remove stuff if she wants to because his doesn't kick in. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Any 2 heroes each gain 1 money and draw a card. Sorry, he needs to draw his cards to begin with. Didn't do that. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then draws an additional one for this, and she draws a card, and it is a Quidditch gear. 1 heart and 1 attack. Gain 1. Gain 1. Gain 1. She has 4. She's going to do 1 and 1. And she's going to draw, she's going to get Lumos. And she can put this on the top of her deck. And then she's going to assign 3. 1, 2, 3. And since she assigned 1 to each of the villains, because there is one, she gets to remove 1. So he's got 5. So he's now at 16. And this goes away. And it is now, she draws 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's now Neville, and he draws the card. Active hero loses 1 heart, and we add 1 to the location, plus Lord Voldemort does the same. And we shall see what we shall see. Well, first of all, draw 2 cards, then discard any 1 card. And we're totally going to discard the Remember All, because when we do, we gain 2 euros. Then we're going to play Petrificus Totalus. Gain 1. Rock out this guy. Then we are going to play the Crystal Ball. Draw 2 cards. And discard any 1 card. We're going to discard an Alohomora. We're going to play Alastor Moody, who gives us 2 and removes 1 from the location. We're going to play, and this one doesn't kick in because of the Petrificus Totalus. Pomona gives us 1, plus any 1 hero gains 2 hearts, 1, 2, 3. That was Hermione gaining that. Everybody draws a card. We're going to gain 1 for our Mandrake. We're going to gain 2 for the Owls, since we played 2 spells, or we are going to play 2 spells in total. We're going to gain another 1 attack and 1 heart, so we're going to gain 1, and we're going to gain another 1, and we're going to 1, 5, remove this from the location. We have 2, 4, 6 to buy stuff, and we are going to get a Deluminator, and we're going to put 1, 2, 3 on this guy. So we're now 1 point away from winning. He draws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Educational Decree number 98, sorry. 1, 2, 3. She loses 3 hearts. This one doesn't kick in. Lumos. All heroes draw a card. Cho Chang. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then discard any 2 cards. Done. Roll the blue die. Everybody gains an attack, which means we have just killed the Dark Lord. Gain 1. Gain 1. Gain 1. Gain 1. If you play an item, we did. Which is a total lie, we didn't, so this goes away. Whoopsie. We roll the blue die though. And it's draw a card. Everyone. Gain 1. Draw a card. We can't remove anything from the location because there isn't anything. Any 1 hero gains 1 chocolate frog and 1 heart. Gain 1. Gain 2. We're going to put 5 on the Dark Lord, which means he's dead. We've won the game. Whoa. Now that is a serious game. I mean, this game is, you know, as you saw, it is, I mean, one thing that I did wrong probably always was that I never used the die results to give stuff to everyone, but just always to the person who rolled the actual die. which means that quite often I might have gone under when I shouldn't have or when I needn't have, but that's neither here nor there, because I also think that I made mistakes that were in my favour. But overall, I mean, this one again up the ante by putting in the Horcruxes. I think they have really captured the idea of a Horcrux and how to put it into the gaming mechanics. And it was really enjoyable. So next up would be my unboxing of the expansion to this game, because there is one, and I bought it almost a year ago, but I haven't even unboxed it. It's still in shrink because I said to myself, you're not going to open this and look at it until such time as you've played through this game. And I haven't, so I'm going to do a live unboxing. And I wish you all a pleasant rest of the day. Bye.